The Wildcats basketball team is wild, even more so with Pope under the leadership of BBN, who has won the hearts of BBN. Let's analyze the situation and how this team is positioned to win the championship. But first, I want to see your subscription to the channel. Subscribe and help the channel grow. Kentucky, with Mark Pope, is beginning to consolidate itself as the big favorite to win the college basketball title this season. The classification as the fourth best team in the country reinforces not only the strength of the squad, but also the efficiency of the system implemented by Pope, who quickly transformed the team into a competitive and mature powerhouse. With impressive victories against elite opponents such as Duke, Gonzaga, and Louisville, Kentucky not only commanded respect, but also made it clear that it has everything it needs to dominate in March. These triumphs against traditionally strong teams show that the Wildcats are ready for the biggest stages and, more than that, they are not afraid of direct confrontations with the best. The upcoming challenge against Ohio State is a golden opportunity to continue solidifying this favoritism. What really sets this Kentucky Wildcats apart is their consistency. So far, the team has not fallen into the trap of unexpected losses against quad three-quarters teams, something that often plagues high-level teams. This is not just a statistic. It is a testament to the focus and impeccable preparation of this roster, an essential attribute for anyone who wants to triumph in the competitive college basketball scene. Mark Pope's plan to build an experienced roster is proving to be spot on. In a scenario where the pressure of playoff games can unsettle young talent, having a core of veteran players gives Kentucky an undeniable advantage. This approach has been key for recent championship teams, and the Wildcats are clearly aligned with this formula for success. In addition, the depth of the roster, especially at guard, offers a tactical flexibility that few opponents can match. Although ESPN only gives Kentucky a 2% chance of winning it all, it is difficult to look at this projection without a certain amount of skepticism. After all, we are talking about a team that dominates both ends of the court. On offense, the ability to shoot from 3 points is a lethal weapon, and on defense, the collective commitment suffocates opponents and creates quick transitions that change the pace of games. This balance is what turns good teams into true champions. Lamont Butler has been the driving force behind this team, establishing himself as one of the best guards in college basketball. His combination of technical ability, leadership, and mental toughness has been crucial to the Wildcats' success. The return of Kerr Kriisa, projected for March, will add even more depth to a position already brimming with talent. With these two names leading a room of experienced guards, Kentucky positions itself as a fearsome and extremely difficult opponent to stop. The NCAA tournament is known for its unpredictability, but it also rewards teams that prepare for the unexpected. The Wildcats are built for it. Their combination of experience, critical moment decision-making, and perimeter shooting puts the team in a unique position. If there's one team that can overcome the odds, the statistics, and the chaos that is typical of March, it's this Kentucky Wildcats. More than a possibility, the title is within reach. Mark Pope has assembled a team that not only plays to win, but also believes in the process. Wildcats fans have every reason to be confident that this will be a special season. After all, when it comes to Kentucky, favoritism is never about numbers, but rather about attitude, tradition, and commitment on the court. And they have all of that in spades. Let's keep going. What about Mark Stoops' football? Mark Stoops and his Kentucky Wildcats staff continue to show resilience and strategic vision as they take a crucial step towards strengthening the team. The arrival of J.J. Hester, a wide receiver transfer from the Oklahoma Sooners, signals that the Cats are determined to reverse last season's setbacks and regain their competitiveness. Hester brings with him a pedigree of respect. Originally recruited as a four-star out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, he began his career at Missouri before transferring to Oklahoma. While his time with the Sooners was low-key in terms of statistics, 14 receptions, 315 yards, and 1 touchdown, His potential to impact Lexington is undeniable. Hester's physical background is a plus. He fits the bill perfectly for what Kentucky needed to replace Dane Key's dominant offensive presence. In addition to his on-field skills, Hester's previous relationship with Bush Hamdan, the Wildcats' current offensive coordinator, provides an interesting layer to this transfer. Hamdan, who coached Hester during his time at Missouri, understands the player's capabilities and, more importantly, how to tap into his potential. This established chemistry could speed up the integration process and allow Hester to make an immediate impact on offense. The decision to add Hester is not an isolated one, but rather part of a larger rebuilding strategy for the Wildcats. After an underwhelming season, Stoops and his staff are focused on reshaping both the offensive line and the skill group. Hester is the sixth player to commit to Kentucky this offseason, which is evidence of an aggressive approach to improving. This move in the transfer market not only improves the depth of the roster, but also sends a clear message. The program is willing to invest in talent that can redefine the team's future. For a team struggling to stay relevant in the competitive SEC landscape, these additions are vital. There is still work to be done, but Hester's arrival represents a step in the right direction. He has the physical and technical tools to become a reliable target in the passing game, helping to open up space for other offensive players and giving the team a dimension that can be exploited against opposing defenses. All while building confidence that Kentucky is on the path to reversing its path and becoming a new standout. And if you want more Cat highlights, subscribe to the channel. If Stoops and his coaching staff can translate Hester's potential into consistent production, this move could be seen as a turning point for the program in the future. The SEC is unforgiving, but with decisions like this, the Wildcats demonstrate that they are not just surviving, but trying to thrive. I want to hear your thoughts now. Comment below.